season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on last year's national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Relay Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Wolverines will kick it away and get this game going. Here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Alabama's offense will be the first up today. Not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Receiver in motion now. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The tackle at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Offense comes up on first down. 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Now they'll run it on the toss. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. First down and more. He's still running. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental.
Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown. That was a dream start for the offense, but what an opening possession.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense. It works out.
But he safely made the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. The Wolverines offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now today it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
Going up, play action. Swarm to the pass rush. So here comes Randy Long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press him deep, but now it breaks up fourth down. The Wolverines will line up to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. Second down and long now from their own 6. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. A quick spin move. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of the first down. Third down after that running play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the toss play now, running left. Breaking free at the 35. Get down at the 48. the jet sweep. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the left side with a toss. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He breaks free. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is really set up 1st and goal now. And now the handoff. Now he's stopping him. Touchdown. They were backed up to start the drive with some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
To throw, it's Manning. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And so, here's second down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Wolverines are in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, hand off inside. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it. No problem.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Got the first down and still motoring. Their carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. And run picks up the first down yardage. A fresh set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Past the 45. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown. They finish off the scoring. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. To the air, it's Manning. And they've got him on the blitz.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
Motion now from the tight end. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. Snap.
Now he's swarming again.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's in the clear. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The offense with 3 tight ends now on the first down, trying to create a mismatch. Now here's the toss play. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got room to run. Touchdown. This offense is still clicking.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. As we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Makes a quick grab. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Shotgun empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Back to throw. It's Manning. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He was perfect on his first attempt, but this is tougher from 49 yards away. He made it. 3 points on the board. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Breaks into the clear. Now the 40. Out past the 30. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown.
Play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone. Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Bring the pressure and down he goes.
This offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Just they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Look out! Off and running. He takes it all the way to the end. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. It's a toss to the left side. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Picks up the first, looking for more. Here he goes. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. To throw, it's Manning. Pass rush closing in. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He gets loose. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the...
He's in the clear. Across the 40. At the 20. Touchdown. Still no answer for this offense.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Down he goes. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
He stopped just short of that first down, 1 inches away from him. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short with plus 27. To keep running into the marker. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26. The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Manning. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Turn starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Toss play to the running back going left. He finds some space. Has the first down and more. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crosses the 45. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
QB keeper all the way. It's a fumble. The offense makes a recovery and takes off.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break.
Breaks into the clear. They can't stop him. Touchdown, tie. He will not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker. Penalty markers are down. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. The offense starts with a short field. Looking to throw. It's Manning. He's running out of time here. Trying to get the throw off. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Defense will accept the holding penalty. This pass rush has been ferocious. Offensive line resorting to anything to try to protect the quarterback. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. So second down after the incompletion. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. It's complete on the crossing route. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Completion makes it second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And they trap him for a sack. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. There's contact on the throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. And it's good right down the middle. So So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. One more play before they head to the locker room. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Here he goes. At the 30 now. At the 10. Oh, the late end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Alabama.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the third quarter. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That completion makes it second and medium. And he drops back in the gun. And it falls incomplete. Defensive pressure. The throw that time. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Gonna run it. It's Hubbard. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So now on comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt. 51 yards out. No good. And the score remains very lopsided. They miss it from 51 yards, and the offense will take over from the 34. Breaks an open space.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Toss play to the outside. Heads out of bounds and a short gain on the play. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. 1st and 10 play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
I really love the way more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all of that speed built up.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Hold it. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense getting set, second down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the run here, lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty, brings up third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Fighting off the defender. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
The shotgun handoff here. Jefferson's still going. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Now they're running on the toss. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Second down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he will score. Touchdown.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. They're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. He safely leaked the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Swarm to the pass rush.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. They got him. The mistake.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. People like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Now here's the toss play. Breaks free. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
On the toss play, runner moving left. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running through the tackle. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Been a solid drive, but the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown. Way too much speed in that play.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quick completion to the tight end. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. 1st and 10, now clock running, final minute of the quarter. They keep him off balance with a run. Running with purpose. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarterback to stop him for a loss. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Get the ball back, but it can still be a drive killer.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
The Wolverines will have to kick this away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. He's found some room at the 45. X-ray down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown.
Well, it's just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Quarterback operating an empty set. Second down, looking to throw it. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, it's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the 4th quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
And the Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team to field position. And he's got it at the 15. Coverage team brings down the returner. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Here comes a handoff. Powers through. They stop him right at the 24.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that one.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down here for this offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Past the 40. Now here he goes. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Green toward the end zone. Touchdown. Clemson Tide. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is good. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I'm surprised they're still throwing the football. At this point in the game, just run the football, work the clock, and get the heck out of here and get ready for next week.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass rush swarming him again.
Chris, that's another sack. I got to turn to the statistician. I've lost track. There's been so many. Can't we just call this game? In all honesty, they should start considering a mercy rule like they do in college baseball or softball. Enough.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Breaks loose at the 40. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. A running play moves the offense, fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep, and he will be stuffed for no gain. Now it's second down here. Pounding away with the run game. Crosses the 10-yard line. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown.
That's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That last sack should be the final nail in this offense's coffin. At this point, the game is a blowout. There's only a few minutes left, and you really need to start considering if it's worth risking the health of your players to try to just get a pity score late.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Wide open downfield.
Chris, they're going to come up a little bit short of the first down, but this is a great effort here by the entire offense to give themselves at least a chance, a much better chance of converting here if they decide to go for it on fourth down.
He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
On the hands team does their job. It secures the recovery. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home.
This guy now has 3 sacks in the game, headlining a tremendous effort on the day for this defense. This one is all but over.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. That sack makes it second down and forever. Wants to throw it. It's complete. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent game on the throw. You come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Catch made on the right side.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build from the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The coverage team brings him down at the 26. He'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Keeping it on the ground here. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Who's in the clear? He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Went after, up and good. But he safely made the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Swarm with the pass rush. A sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they...
Nowhere to go. Loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's second and 13. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining. Shotgun formation here on third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking deep down the left side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Takes the toss and heads left. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Second down after that run in the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.